Well, back in Chicago, D.A. Johnson, the mayor, the police commissioner, and Jenkins, they had all made arrangements to head down to Springfield and see the governor. The governor had already convened a special session, and he had asked the Judiciary Committee to meet in private session where we would all have a chance to talk to them. D.A. Johnson basically laid out his plan, and he filled him in on everything that had happened in Chicago over the past couple of weeks. It was totally senseless, he told them, that 28 people had to die, and especially someone like Bob Lawler, who was only trying to help keep gangs and drugs from the community. That was totally senseless. And so what they basically asked the Judiciary Committee to do was two things: to work harder to make the death penalty cases much stronger and much easier to prosecute, but they also asked for a separate bill, be a standalone bill, that would strip away the ability of the governor to commute any cases that involved inmates on death row. And it was very important for that bill to stand alone and let everybody vote on it and be held accountable for allowing murderers to be put back out on the street or to burden the taxpayers with 40, 50, or 60 years of a lengthy prison sentence. It was a very contentious debate on the floor of the House and the Senate in the legislature. People on both sides felt that they had a right to say whatever they wanted. The leader of the minority party had made a statement that shocked everyone. Two statements, really. He stated first, it was just not right that the only people that got the death penalty were the victims in any of these cases. The second thing that he thought was very odd was that the very same people, in terms of the abortion issue, who were either pro-abortion or pro-choice, which was basically a cover, felt very, very strongly about that, but many of them were in total opposition to the death penalty for people committing murder. That made absolutely no sense to anyone on the minority's side of the aisle. And when he made those two statements, the chamber and the House went totally silent. People kept trying to regurgitate and think about what he had just said. He said, if you cannot do the right thing here right now, then you need to come back when the next session convenes and really think long and hard about what you're doing to law enforcement and to the district attorneys all across the state when you don't let them do their job, or you take their job and the hard work that they've done and commute the sentences and just throw it all in the garbage can. Innocent lives who die must be thought of more than those who commit murder on our streets. With that, they left, and they left it up to the legislature to decide what they really wanted to do. But they also made it very clear that people all over the country were going to be looking at whatever they decided, and many of them were probably going to be held accountable in the next election.